Hello, angels, and welcome to this month's Fairy Oracle card reading for this month that you're watching. My name's Renee and you're at Angelic Creations. Please do subscribe to my channel if this is your first time with me. If you enjoy all things to do with the New Age philosophies, fairies, angels, mermaids, unicorns, dolphins, the spiritual, living your life, achieving your dreams, healing all aspects of your life, all that wonderful stuff. Louise Hay, Marianne Williamson, Abraham Hicks, all those wonderful teachers. This is what I teach. I teach manifestation, I teach confidence, I teach spiritual tools and techniques, tuning into your intuition and psychic powers, etc. And I also read the tarot, angel, and oracle cards for you for your month, and the psychic live streams at the weekends as well. So welcome to this month. Please know that whichever month this reading is applicable to is whichever month you end up watching this video. So although there is a date attached to this video, it's not just for that date, it is also for whenever you happen to stumble upon this video, because all my readings are timeless. And as I showed you just then, we are going to be working with the Oracle of the Fairies cards by Karen Kay this month, because I just feel the weather's getting colder and it's feeling like, yeah, it's sweater weather. And it just feels like the nature angels, the fairies, are coming forth and helping the plants to start hibernating. The trees are losing their leaves, and it's just nice, cozy feeling to be able to be at home and to be with the fairies, the fairy kingdom, in very much the home space. So let's have a look at the beginning of the month. By the way, feel free to make comments on this video if you resonate with any of these cards, any of these messages, or if you have any questions. So, okay, so the first card for this month is the beginning of the month is celebration. And as you can see there, you've got a beautiful fairy dancing with her fairy boyfriend or husband, and surrounded by beautiful luminous mushrooms, and they're basically having a party. And it says they're going to dance together. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So this is a really good start to the month, guys. It's saying that something wonderful and positive is about to happen. You may be receiving an invitation that you're not expecting, or maybe you are expecting a wedding or a birthday or some kind of anniversary. Or maybe this is a reminder that there is a special date coming up that you mustn't forget, that maybe you need to go out and buy a present or a card, or send a message to somebody important to you, or that indeed an invitation is going to be sent to you this month that you're not expecting. And the fairies are encouraging you to go out and play, to be spontaneous and to have some fun today or in the next coming days. Right? Because maybe you've been working too hard. Maybe you've been doing all those mundane things which need to be done, yes, but also it's very important to play. It's very important to let your hair down. It's very essential, actually, in order for you to do your work, to do your parenting duties, to do you know all your other commitments that may be very serious. And in fact, the more serious your life is, the more, important stuff that you have to do, the more important it is to let your hair down and celebrate. So this is really about, putting your dancing shoes on, like these fairies, and going out and having a party and connecting with your friends. Maybe you haven't seen your friends in a while, and the fairies are excellent at celebrating. They find the fun in every little thing. They love to celebrate big things and small, so they don't need an excuse for a party. They just love to party it up, and they want you to follow their lead. Okay, so the energy of celebration is surrounding you right now. Make sure to do it. Make sure to follow that that joy, right? You need some joy in your life. Okay, and now the second card is the middle of the month. Middle of this month, the energies are, ooh, all about temptation. Oh, maybe we're swinging from having a great time and getting our palate teased here into like full-on temptation. Maybe we're overindulging. So it says here, Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. All right. Look at this image. Oh, there's a serpent there tempting the butterfly fairy. So yeah, it's a warning in the middle of the month, guys. It's a warning to be careful. It's a warning to be aware of your inner demons. And it's also advice to be honest with yourself, okay? To really maybe do that inner work and go, you know what? I'm being in denial here, but I need to be honest with myself, because if I can't be honest with myself, how can I get help? How can I change the situation? Right? So look at whatever unhealthy habits you may be having. You know, if you'd like to share with us, maybe, I don't know, it might be too personal. You know, what are your addictions? What are your habits that well, if you're not proud of them, maybe you don't want to share them with us, or maybe you feel safe enough to do that. And guys, if you are sharing, this is a very public platform, please make sure that you're respectful of each other, okay? Because we're here to help each other. And the reason I say to share sometimes, and I say share, but without maybe putting too much personal information into it, but, you know, share generally, is so that maybe there's an angel here who's watching, who can give you some advice, who can support you. Maybe they're going through the same thing as well. You know, we're here to connect with each other and support each other in beautiful, profound, loving ways. Okay, so I always say be respectful, guys, especially as we do share on here. If you want a more private situation where we can share more privately, then I encourage you to join my Patreon, become one of my Patreons. It's my membership club for my VIPs, and everyone is welcome. You're very welcome. There are 6 levels. The first level is only £1 or $2 or something, very, very minimal, less than a cup of tea or coffee per month. And it's where you can connect with other angels from around the world. I really highly recommend level 3. There are 6 levels, but level 3 is the most sort of affordable every month, but you get so much for it, including Angel Cafe, where you can connect with each other via video, via text chat, via voice chat, but also once a month we have movie night. So we watch a spiritual movie together and we connect and we uplift each other's energy. So if you are, for example, going through a tempting and or difficult time, maybe it's a really serious addiction, not just a generally unhealthy habit like I don't know, what's something like, maybe you're a shopaholic at the moment, maybe you know, just something that isn't as obvious. It's not like alcoholism or gambling or drugs, but it's still, you know, it's still a habit, an unhealthy habit that might not be necessarily good for you at this time. Okay, so if you want to share in those things and you need support and friendship, real earth angel friendship, then I would highly recommend join my Angel Cafe. And even if you don't want to connect with people and don't want to talk about it, but you just want to have a really good time once a month, we have spiritual movie night where we watch it together with popcorn, drinks. We mute everybody so we don't talk during the movie or documentary, but we do type. We can talk to each other in that way. But yeah, if you want support and friendship and connection with a beautiful tribe, come join, especially with this. So be careful, guys. Middle of the month, temptation abounds. Maybe there'll be a situation presented to you where you'll be tempted to do something, to spend money, to do something that you know isn't necessarily good for you, or to connect with people who you know aren't necessarily your type of people. And your fairies are here to remind you, before even any of that happens, they're there, they're with you, they can support you. Maybe you need to go out and get support. This is the card saying that, okay? Or maybe you can avert any situation because now you've seen this and you're preempting that. So, you know, you're going to avoid the temptation and be strong. Okay, so end of the month. Let's see how it all transpires. What is at the end of this month? Oh, beautiful. Oh, very gentle. We go from rah, rah, rah celebration to, ooh, a little bit of shadow work here, to beautiful nature signs, but very calm at the end of the month. And if you look at this beautiful image, it's this lovely fairy with the badgers there in a fairy glen. So stunning. And it says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. So it feels like you'll get a beautiful message from the fairies, from your fairy guides. And it feels very peaceful and loving. So it feels like you're going through a little bit of a journey this month, a little bit of a roller coaster ride, in order to end up here, a place of inner peace, a place where you're going to get some messages, some very personal messages from your fairies. And it's just lovely. Make sure you're connecting with any animals that cross your path. Maybe you're considering getting a pet, adopting a pet, rescuing a pet. Maybe you need to be with the animals, you know, just out in nature. Maybe you'll see birds flying. You go to the park, you'll just see birds hopping around you, or the bees or the butterflies, or you know, maybe there's, you know, where we live, there are foxes in our area, and maybe they need some food or water to be left out for them. Maybe you can do something like that, and they will give you a message in return. Okay. And not just animals, it could be the wind, it could be, you know, the plants in your home. It could be any form of nature that's going to have a message for you at the end of this month. A very important message that I think ties in all of this. I feel that, you know, you're very in need of celebration and letting your hair down, but then in doing that, it allows you to then look at some serious stuff here, and then get the message, get the answer, get the lesson from this month. That's what it feels like this month. Okay, time for beautiful lessons, you know, and spiritual growth, but in a gentle way. It's really gentle and gorgeous, isn't it? So let me know, guys, in the comments whether you resonate with these cards, what you think of these cards, the message and or the images, whether it makes sense to you, what comes up for you when you look at these, what was your first impression, what your first thoughts as I was speaking about each card, and or come back to this video during the month and let me know how each part of the month has transpired for you. Where did you go to celebrate? Maybe also, if you don't get an invitation, this is advice to go out and celebrate yourself. Go out and just celebrate as if it's your birthday. Celebrate your life, just for no other reason than you're alive, you're here, you're a wonderful being, and you need to be celebrated. Or your children or your partner, you know, just celebrate life. And just put it in the comments. What did you celebrate? What did you do? You know, share with us. We want to share in that joy. And also, if you need help, put that in the comments. And if you get any profound messages, feel free to share that as well, if it's not too personal. And we can all share in this beautiful vibe, this beautiful joy, and this beautiful inner peace and healing. All right, guys, sending you so much love and light. My name's Renee, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Become a member if you're not already. It's well worth it. There are 3 levels to my YouTube membership and 6 levels to my Patreon membership. So check them out. There should be information appearing here. And yeah, or in the description, sorry, in the description. Check out all the levels, and if you want more, come watch my live streams every weekend at 7 p.m. UK time for your own personal psychic reading, tarot, angel, fairy, or oracle card reading. Lots of love, guys. Have a blessed month. And oh, by the way, if you do join my Patreon, you get these readings, these monthly readings first. You get early access. So it's well worth it, even just for this perk. Many perks on each level. So check it out. Okay, so finally, I was going to say it with me, do it with me. Hands together. I can't put my hands together because I'm holding the camera. Hands together. Namaste. Thank you, angels. See you on the next video. Feel free to watch. I've got over 500, nearly 600 videos. Feel free to binge watch them. Lots of pick-a-card readings, lots of monthly, daily affirmations, monthly readings, yearly readings, all sorts of readings. Pick-a-cards for every area of your life. Go check it out. Go binge watch my stuff and follow me. Lots of love, guys. Have a great month. Mwah.